Hi, my name is Emily Miller, and I'm going to be completing this assignment for the class Behavioral Aspects of Sport. Imagine you are a high school basketball player. It is the beginning of the season, and you are just now walking onto the basketball court for the first time this season. You are nervous because you are a sophomore student who made varsity, but have been slacking on practicing over the last couple of weeks due to being on vacation. As you walk on the court, you see the baselines, free throw lines, three-point lines, and the mid-court line. You then see your school's name labeled on the middle of the court. You get even more nervous knowing that this is what you're going to play on, and this school and community is who you must make proud. Your coach first starts all of you off with a warm-up, which is a suicide, meaning that you are going to run from the baseline to each of the lines on the court and back. When you run to each line, you touch it with your hand and run back. You race from the baseline to the free throw line back to the baseline. You continue and you just keep running from the baseline to the three-point line, back to the baseline, then the mid-court line, back to the baseline. Then the other side of the court, the three-point line, the free throw line, and then finally the baseline, each back to the first baseline. The last step is running from the baseline to the other baseline and back. This is a lot of work. You get really tired from having to run to each line and touch the line just to stand back and run back. Your feet start getting tired and your legs start getting tired. It is the beginning of the season, and you must run these 10 times before you are finished. You try to go in as straight a line as possible, but you try to pick up speed as you go, and so you get a little off track. You start running out of breath because this is the beginning of the season. You had a couple weeks break and did not continue conditioning. Coach is pushing you to go faster and run harder until finally you hit your final time. And with your shoes streaking across the floor, you race to each line of final time and finish even faster than your first try, succeeding at what your coach has expected from you. You strive to be the fastest and the best because you are thinking that this is going to show how good your season is going to do. Even after the 10th time, when you are sweating like a pig, trying to get cool, you want to continue to improve on your running endurance for this season. You take a 2-minute break. You get some water, start cooling down, and then coach says, "Let's start over. Let's do these 10 laps again." You start running faster and faster. You run as fast as you possibly can, and eventually you start slowing down because you have pushed yourself to the maximum potential and start declining. You want to continue, but you know you are slowing down. You finally stop and give yourself a break, because all of the muscles are sore from running to bending and getting back up in order to start running again. You've completed 25 laps by this time and are satisfied with your accomplishment. The next day, you come back and continue running suicides just to get 2 more in every day. You come back every day. You strive for faster and better times, with less breaks in between each of them, until you are in fact ready to run for this season.